In this video, I will show you how to use the Rode Micro in an overhead rig. So just like this, and a little bit out of frame. So the Rode Micro is one of those OG mics that when all this vlogging craze began, was one of the most famous, cheapest, most compact, without batteries mic that you could use on the go with whatever camera, had a 3.5mm jack. What I love about this mic is there are no switches, there are no buttons or anything that you have to press. There are no batteries in it. You just plug it in and it's ready. And for how compact and functional it is not just limited to vlogging. You can also use it like I'm doing right now in a single one-on-one shot as an overhead mount. Now what you need for this setup? First of all, you need a mic stand. Now the one I'm using right now is a pretty cheap one. I bought it a long time back and I haven't replaced it yet. But if you're going for, I would advise to go for a kind of an expensive one. I'll link it down below because it's going to be more stable and also will be able to load more weight on it. So like right now, this one is pretty flimsy. Even if I push it up a little bit in any direction, it's going to fall on me. When it is mounted on the mic arm, you want greater stability. It's fallen on my head a number of times. You don't want that. You don't. Next two things that you want are a ball head mount and a 1/4 to 3/8 converter, thread converter. This is a swiveling ball head mount and this is that 1/4 to 3/8 converter that you need. So the Rode Micro has a 3/8 thread, so you can directly screw it into most of these mic stands if they have a 3/8 end. But your mic stand might have like a 1/4, so better to have a converter with you. And even if you don't need a converter, it is better to just buy these two things. I'll show you why in a minute. And the last thing you need is an extension cable for your mic, because you cannot just put the camera in front of your face. Your camera is going to be a little bit far away, especially if you're using a prime lens like I am doing right now. I'm using 50mm 1.8, so you're going to need an extension cable. So the one I have is the Rode VC1, and it's better to go with the Rode cable rather than a third-party one, because your audio needs to be as clear as possible, and we are not working with the highest quality mics here. So best to go with the first-party product. So the cable is the Rode VC, and I'll link all of these down in the description if you want to buy them. It's called the Rode VC1. After connecting it to the mic, I've just wrapped it around the stand and then connected it to the camera. After you've got all of these things, you just need to connect all of them together and put them into the overhead position. You take the mic, you put it in that L shape so that it comes over your head, and keep the distance between the mic and your mouth as short as possible so that the audio can be clear, and put the mic just out of frame of the camera so that it is invisible in the shot. If you don't care about that, you can just put it right here like a podcast kind of a setup. But this mic really doesn't look good in a podcast kind of a situation. So better to use it as an overhead mic. If you decide to buy this stand, you can just directly screw the mic in to the stand and connect the cable, extension cable, and then plug the cable into the camera. But I would suggest that you take the swivel ball head and the connector, and then you screw the connector in the mic stand, and then the ball head into the screw, and then the ball head into the connector, and then attach the mic, because then you'll be able to freely move the mic. It can then be in an overhead rig, or if you want to stand and then speak, you can swivel it around and have it on the side, or you can move it in any direction you want. It's such a simple setup. I've played around with so many kind of audio setups over the years, and this is such a simple thing, and it's worked out the best so far for me. Although still background noises from the street and everything still seeps in to the mic every now and then, and I'm sure in this video also something must have seeped in from the constant traffic going on the Rode behind me. As long as you have this mic close to your mouth, it's going to be a decent amount of audio that you're getting from this mic. So that's about it for this video. I've got plenty more videos planned for December, so subscribe if you're not already. Like this video. I'll see you again the next time.